What does one have to do to get over 300 lawsuits? Let's think. Rape, murder, terroristic acts. What can be that bad that you're throwing, like a lot of people just throwing stuff at you because they want you to go? How hated does this person have to be? Who is this person? A billionaire maybe? You know, a lot of people hate him. It's possible the president. God. What does it take to get an individual with so much money out of here? I know the answer. Diddy. It's crazy. Over 300 lawsuits, y'all. How is that even possible? And that's just what he's facing. I think they actually have over 100 people. When I say hated, it's like not even it's the undertone of this case. This man is disgusting. And I feel like every day we're seeing more and more. Just the mental aspect of it all, the stress of this, like it has to be stressful. Every day I come on here and I see new stuff and I'm like, how does somebody like this sleep at night? He's probably not sleeping in prison. But like 300 lawsuits. Facing 300 civil lawsuits. God. Hated. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let me hurry tell y'all something real quick. I was in the news yesterday and I just got through looking at it today because I wanted to see what was the update on this this case that happened, this crime that was committed by this disgusting human being, by another innocent human being sleeping on the subway. This woman was lit on fire and died while she was sleeping. She was lit on fire in her sleep by somebody and the dude walked away after that and she died. Can you just... Oh my God, when I tell y'all, I was just like, what? Who is just setting people on fire? That is so crazy. That is so painful, just horrifying. Oh my God, who would think of something like this? And he did it with a lighter. So I'm like, how did she go up like that? Like, I thought, you know, that your clothes, you gotta be flammable or something, but all I know is they said she was asleep and the person just lit her on fire. Y'all, I seriously believe that we're in like the universe of like 1,000 ways to die, because I feel like people are getting killed in the most random ways, the most horrific ways, and it's like you got crazy people really just like, well, also we're in the purge era, you know, this year was straight purge and 1,000 ways to die, you know, yeah, because I don't think I should call it 1,000 ways to die. It hasn't been that many accidents, so really just a perfect purge era. Okay, I said it one time in the video before that this felt like the purge. Oh my God, I truly believe it. And you know what's even more sad? I did a post also talking about that Germany Christmas market where this dude who was a Saudi doctor, but he lived over a decade, I believe, in Germany. He drove his car into a crowd of people at a Christmas market in Germany. Killed 5 people, injured over 200. The video is very disturbing. I saw the car going. It's very disturbing. I'm just like, oh my God. And I think the youngest little girl was 5 who died right before Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve. Like, oh my God. You know, it's so heartbreaking to die this year. I feel like it's just been so much death. You got war going on. All those people can't go home. You got like just people dying. And I don't talk about the war at all because it's just so much going on. I don't know what to say about it. I have my own thoughts off camera. You can't really say too much about it, especially on YouTube. They don't want you to really talk about it. Especially, well, it's not like talking negatively, which is really all it is. That's exactly what it is. But I saw some disturbing stuff on the news about that too yesterday. About all I'm gonna say is that a group of people burning some faces. I don't just know, it's some horrific stuff going on, and I don't know. This world is just so damn cruel, and it's so heartbreaking to like just die like that in like freaking war, some you didn't even ask for, and then like dying here this year and all. You got people murdering you, shooting up people. Like, I just seen the most craziest stuff on the news recently, y'all, and oh my God, we're talking about Diddy today, okay? It's just insane. You know, this world is so cruel. Like, I think cruel is an understatement. All I know is that I'm becoming less tolerant of, like, people and really cutting people off this year. And, you know, cutting people off next year. Like, I'm fully cutting people. Yo, I've been going through my phone, delete, delete, delete. I've been deleting numbers, messages. Like, I want a clean slate up in next year and just no negativity my way other than the crime I talk about, which I don't get negative vibes from, like, me reacting to crimes. I get angry. So I guess it is negative. I don't know. But that's the only emotion I would like to feel during my videos. It's like, I don't feel sympathy for murderers. I feel sympathy for victims. So, like, my personal life, I literally just, like, I'm just cutting people off. I don't have time for, like, nothing next year. I really do not. Like, I feel like people nowadays, you gotta talk, and I'm just saying a little, before I get into this case, let me just talk to y'all for a second. I think people need to realize that there's so much more stuff, like many more things going on in the world. People need to stop hanging on to the past. Like, y'all really need to get that to y'all head. Stop hanging on to the past. Stop staying angry over the small things. Like, be happy we got food and stuff, bro. Because just some of the stuff I've been seeing on the news, we should be very grateful. And I'm saying this out loud because I be having to tell myself that sometimes. I'm like, my life is not so hard. I have a mom, you know, I stay with her. I'm like, I got somewhere to stay. I got food. But a lot of people don't even have that. Women don't even have rights in other countries, and it's just so bad everywhere, and it's just so crazy. But anyways, y'all, let's get into Diddy. So we have Diddy, who could be charged with over 300 civil lawsuits. I saw this, and all I saw was 300. I was like, okay, was that victims? Is it, like, per person? What are these charges? That's crazy that they got so much, like, information, like so many details on him. It's insane. Plus people are coming out, but let's not take away that they had lawyers paying people off. I heard that they said Jay-Z did that, and y'all, it's just too much anyway. So we're gonna get right into this because this is like, I'm not watching this whole 18 minutes, but I do want to know what's going on. I'm like, okay, I do know one thing. They do have over 100 people. I think there's like 100 cases, lawsuits. That's like people, right? That's crazy. I'm talking about, how could one person do so much crime? Wow. Disgusting man. Let's get into it.
Diddy Combs being locked up hasn't stopped the tidal wave of lawsuits accusing the embattled mogul of sexual assault. Since his September arrest, the Bad Boy Records founder has been slapped with around 24 civil lawsuits, 20 of which have been filed by Texas-based attorney Tony Buzbee. When Buzbee first made the stunning announcement, he proudly shared his firm vetted more than 100 people, each with allegations against the mogul. But in a new interview, he's revealing that number is likely tripled. Buzbee spoke with the BBC and said his team has received more than 3,000 calls since he held his news conference back in October. He told the British outlet Combs could face around 300 legal cases. Buzbee said an equal number of women and men came forward to accuse the producer of sexual misconduct.
Now, do y'all really believe that there's like 3,000 people, or people are just trying to get on it to get some money? Possible. It could be possible. You know, that could be possible. Think about it. All they got to do is you could just say, oh, they attacked me, make up a date. Oh, he had a Diddy party around that time. Okay, that's true. Give her like $1,000. I don't know why. I just feel like some people are doing that. But it could be like all these people was like, I'm confused. 3,000? Is that possible? That's gross. He's a gross man. Like, I feel like I feel like some of these are like fake, because, you know, you do whatever you can. These lawyers they really got their hands full, y'all. Like, they're making money. Like, this is gonna be a long case, and once it start next year, oh my God, they have been putting this case together. Next year is gonna be insane. Oh my God, that year is gonna start off with a bang with trials. We got so many trials coming up next year, and just to let you guys know, soon I will be starting live streaming them because I want to see them live. I want to see them, and we can all watch together and judge.
And like many of the lawsuits Combs already faces, Buzbee said the accusations his firm is looking into spanned over the last 20 years. The Texas attorney has issued 20 lawsuits from men and women, including minors at the time of the alleged sexual assaults. And while he threw out that large number of 300, he realistically said the final number of lawsuits could still total around 100 to 150, meaning we could see more than 100 new cases being filed. Busby said the other cases likely won't make it to the court because the time limit on filing the suits expired in certain states. Busby's claims have been slammed by the mogul's attorneys, as they claim it's a shameless publicity stunt essentially for money. Combs' legal team has always denied the allegations, saying, quote, "As his legal team has said before, Mr. Combs has full confidence in the facts and the integrity of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs never sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor." And while
Hold on. I'm taken back because the audacity to even say that sentence that he's never done anything is wild. His lawyers need to be fired just because of that. Now, we're not finna act like this man hasn't done anything when there's physical evidence in video of him beating Cassie in the hallway with a towel on. You're not finna, they said physically assaulted anybody or sexually assaulted. Are you kidding me? The audacity. And don't get me wrong, these lawyers, this is their jobs. This is the job of like the lawyers. But no, they made themselves look really bad saying that, because you're not finna act like he hasn't done anything. There's so much evidence on this man. These lawyers be thinking they know what they doing, and it's like, you sound so stupid. Like, come on. It's so much evidence on him. Oh my God. Like, the whole thing with the human trafficking, there's evidence of with the minors, there's evidence with adults, the Diddy party themselves right there, drugging people. Like, are you serious? To say that they said anyone, y'all, that he's never done it to anyone. Oh my God. And look, I also saw it the other day that I think his lawyer said that he's never had contact or been in a friendship with Jay-Z. I think his team is stupid as hell. You're not going to say this to somebody who is in every picture with Jay-Z, is in every event with Jay-Z, is in the videos, is pictures of them on the red carpet, taking pictures, drinking. What? It's so stupid, y'all. They sound like idiots.
Federal charges of sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. 3 different federal judges ruled to keep the Bad Boy Records founder in federal detention until his trial in May. But the attorney for many of Combs' accusers also has been in the crosshairs with another famous face with long ties to Combs. Last month, Busby was sued by an anonymous high-profile celebrity, accusing the lawyer of extorting him. The John Doe claimed Busby and his law firm attempted to extort money from him, or else Busby's firm was going to publicly horrific allegations against him. The plaintiff claimed Busby threatened to unleash entirely fabricated and malicious allegations of sexual assault, including multiple instances of rape of a minor, both male and female, if he refused to comply with their demands. The suit says Busby sent John Doe multiple confidential written demands, repeating the same fabricated allegations unless plaintiff agreed to resolve the matters through mediation for money. Doe at the time claimed the allegations were false, and Busby's threats would tarnish his reputation, subject him to public scorn and condemnation, and the fallout would irreparably harm his personal and professional life, destroy his career and legacy. Then Busby in turn sued the law firm representing the once anonymous A-lister. That mystery celeb turned out to be rapper and entrepreneur Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z. Busby sued the law firm representing him, claiming
I need to stop using these pictures. Like, come on. And once again, the hair is not for him. He cannot pull it off. I don't know what he was thinking. I hate this man. Look. The fact that he's suing him, dude, you think you're tarnishing your legacy? It's so funny that it's coming from these people when everybody knows. When people broke it down on TikTok and I started thinking, I'm like, okay, first of all, everybody know you dated an underage. I do think that she was underage. Beyonce, and then the whole thing with Aaliyah. And then there's evidence from people saying this in the 90s about this dude. So it's like, put the pieces together, bro. Stop trying to make it look like you're innocent. It's crazy. And they're scared to get caught. That's why he's trying to do everything he can, y'all, to like not get caught. People are naming him now. It's like, we've never seen you before, like in the daylight, sir. He act like a bat in the night. Like, you only come out at night. Nobody see him in the daytime. I'm talking about Jay-Z. So now it's like, people are naming you. Now they're outing you. Now it's like evidence coming out. And now he's trying to do whatever he can to like hide and try to hide everything and paying people off. That's what they say he has been doing. Him and Beyonce. So it's just insane. You know, you got these people in the industry doing the most, and then you commit a crime and think you can get away with it. Disgusting pieces of trash. I don't like this man. Now, I am curious about that rape thing with him. Is it, even if that was true, would it do anything to him. Obviously, people already hate the man, but it's like, would he go to? I don't think he would go to jail because statute of limitations. It was like 20 years ago, if that's true. Allegedly, that's the only thing. But his name is coming out now in other stuff. It's crazy because with the statute of limitations, I believe it's 20 years, right? Like, it's like 2 decades or 10 years, like they said. It depends on the state. But all this stuff they talking about. Even with the Diddy, there's so many, like, it's about over 200 people, possibly 150, 200. But a lot of these span back to the 90s. So it's been so long. So I think that's why they said the 300 a lot of those wouldn't stand because it's the statute of limitations. It's just, I don't believe that should apply. It's like, get these people out of here. Y'all still solve cold cases, so why can't this just continue? Yeah. Ugh, I hate the hair. But I really, like, it's crazy. They think they're so innocent, y'all.
Claiming they hired henchmen to fish for claims to bring against him, which they say is a clear violation of Texas law. When that lawsuit was originally filed, a Jane Doe claimed Combs raped her with another male celebrity while another female celebrity watched. Originally, the two unnamed celebs were just known as Celebrity A and Celebrity B. Then in the amended complaint, Celebrity A was named as Sean Carter, but Celebrity B still remains a mystery. Jay-Z issued a ferocious response to being named in the lawsuit, writing in part, quote, "My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir, it had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case." This lawyer, who I've done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. "I have no idea how you come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you that I have seen your kind many times over. I am more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity." He continued by writing, quote, "My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to serve, quote, man letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him and said she only sought a confidential mediation. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is emboldened. I'm very proud of her resolve. As far as the outing speak for itself and will litigate the fact in court, not in the media." And while the Brooklyn native and the Texas native are in their own heated legal battle, Jay-Z's friend...
And this is so much going on. Think about it. You're going after billionaires. And these people have if we think, look, they shouldn't have a say in nothing. These billionaires, like, they just do music. What else does he do? Why do people feel like just because they got money, they can run over people? I don't understand that. Like, they think they're untouchable because they have money. And unfortunately, there's some of that is true because you can pay your way out of anything or sleep your way out of anything. It's just crazy. Neither one of them, they're disgusting. And the truth will come out. That's what we'll say. Let me speed this up.
Holmes continues to be hit with more civil lawsuits from attorneys other than Busby. On Thursday, 3 men filed 3 different lawsuits anonymously accusing the embattled mogul of rape. These suits were brought on by attorney Thomas Geifra. One of the men claimed he was an errand boy for Combs' Bad Boy Records. He claims Combs raped him in February of 2020 at the Intercontinental Hotel in Times Square. Another John Doe claimed he was drugged and raped in 2019 at an after-party at the Park Hyatt Hotel. He claimed when he had a brief moment of consciousness, he saw a man and woman sitting on the bed recording the rape on camera. Meanwhile, the alleged third victim claimed the Bad Boy Records founder and his associates took turns raping him in the summer of 2020 at Combs' Hamptons home. And Combs' attorneys denied the most recent claims in a statement saying, quote, "These complaints are full of lies. We will prove them false and seek sanctions against every unethical lawyer who filed fictional claims against him." Well, the lawsuits...
Okay, hold on. Okay, so look, allegedly, we got an alleged serial rapist. Okay, look, allegedly, because like you can't really say it's proven until this all come out. Even though I 100% believe it. Look, his lawyers keep on saying that none of this is true, and that's their job. I know that's their job, but everybody cannot be lying. Come on, out of all these 300 people, there got to be at least one, which we know that is true. It's Cassie's. We know that's true. We saw her. The girl was traumatized in that relationship, and I still don't understand. Fear does something to people. and signing stuff, you know, you not can't talk about stuff. But is it me, or I swear if I would have signed anything and I'm like, I'm getting raped or beat, oh my god, and I finally get away, I'm telling it all. And she did do that and took her pay cut, so I don't blame her. But I'm trying with like how the way she outed him, I'm all for it. And then you got other people now coming out. Now you know it's serious when men come out. The reason why is because I feel like there's a lot of shame and like men, because it's like getting attacked or raped allegedly by another man, you know, people keep that in. You will never hear about that stuff. Even in prison, dudes probably 9 times out of 10 will get raped in prison. Unfortunately, that's just what it is. You know, you have disgusting rapists who are sex perverts and stuck in around men and act like they can't do anything else but rape other people up in there and have no shame talking about it on camera. It's insane, disgusting. You can't come out of prison like a regular man. I'm talking about the ones who inflict it, not the ones that are victims. Like, you really can't. You can't come out of here acting hard when you get, no offense, I'm just saying, not the victim, I'm talking about the rapist. So, anyways, it's like, where was I? Oh my god, see, this is, every time I talk about the rape stuff, my mind go blank. It's like, geez. Anyways, it's like, all these people, you have, oh, the men. Okay, there we go. Boo. It's like, men have a harder time coming out because of the shame. But if this is all true about, you know, Diddy raping people, you'd be like, how did he get away with this? And he's, don't, look at this. He's raping people with other people. Ew. He's raping people with other people while other people are recording it. Ew. I wonder if that, allegedly, if the other person was J-Lo, because what other celebrity would be in there with them when she has been named in a lot of the lawsuits? I have never been this much into Hollywood, and it's only because, mind you, I hate Hollywood. I don't care about these people. Some people. It's like, I'm only into this because of the crime. Like, this is a big case. We have rape involved. We have sexual assault, physical, so mental. We have a lot of stuff involved, and that's why I'm interested in it. That's the only reason. I don't care about these people whatsoever. It's just crazy because this dude is definitely allegedly a serial rapist, if that's true, because I got a feeling there's more than 3 people, so definitely serial raping men beyond gay. No offense, I'm not homophobic, I'm just saying he is beyond gay, and I'm happy somebody said that in the comments too. It's all about the narcissistic aspect of him wanting control. And like I said before, he is a weak man. Diddy's very weak. Okay, these are the type of dudes that attack people too. They're weak. He's weak, and he only does this because he has people around him and he has money. That's it. Like, if he was a regular dude trying to rape a random dude, I'm pretty sure they'll fight him off. But you have him also drugging people, so he have that aspect. It's crazy. Wow, let me fast forward this up. I don't want this to be a long video.
Become part of a
so they not friends.
Indictment. Now, to me, the interesting
you go to a basketball game, I'm still on the lawyer saying they don't even know each other.
There's only one named victim when it comes to the most serious count of sex trafficking, and that's Cass. So I think you'll see more, and you have an aggressive lawyer like Tony Busby out there encouraging it. So this is the perfect storm against Diddy. I think, yes, I think more people will come forward, and I think it is a direct relation to Diddy being behind bars.
And in your opinion, does any part of you think that Busby might be a little overzealous in the amount of legal claims that he is filing against Combs right now, especially given that large number? Excuse me. Do you think that he's being overzealous at all? How does a law firm go about verifying each and every single claim made in a lawsuit?
You know, every firm is different, and he doesn't want to ruin his reputation by putting forward fake information. On the other hand, in a case like this where there's so many people coming forward, could some of them be exaggerated? Could some of them be false? Sure. But is everyone lying? I would say not. I mean, it's hard to believe that more than 100 people with similar stories are lying. So even if some are exaggerating or not telling the truth, I think just the overwhelming number of individuals provide corroboration for each other. I think the real test also will be whether the government uses some of these individuals at the trial. They don't have to use them as victims. There's some statute of limitations issues, but you can still use them as what we call Williams rule here in Florida. Other states have different names for it. You saw it in the Harvey Weinstein case, where it actually came back to bite the government, where you can bring up prior bad acts, but you can't prove propensity. You can't use it to prove that, well, he's a bad guy, so he did it. You got to show like an MO, a pattern. And if these other acts are so similar to the actions he's alleged in this indictment, then yeah.
And like he said at the last part, definitely agree. Look, the thing is with all these cases, let's say 300 or if 150, no matter what, even if he had like 60, it's over. Like, that's a lot of people. And they're going to be looking at, in this trial, they're going to be looking at similarities. All these stories have similarities. Drugging, sexually getting assaulted, video recordings. Also, there is footage. So that's why I don't understand how his team keeps saying there's nothing, but they're just going to say all these people were willing. But I'm like, no, there's a drug mule, which I also saw they talked about in one of these videos, that supplied drugs to him. So you have that. You have security guards telling stuff allegedly. It's like you have all these people, physical evidence of him beating a woman. Like, you cannot do this. Also, a lot of everything he did is very degrading. You know, he at the parties, he had women getting, like, you know, they're putting food on them naked, which I never understood. Rich people, you know, you pay for a woman to lie there still while you eat food off her naked body. If that's not degrading and sexual assault, I don't know what it is. And it was also recorded, because there's pictures at the regular white parties. That wasn't even at the nasty parties. That was just at a regular party. So you have stuff like this, and it's like all the evidence they have on this man. Like, no matter what, he's getting prison time. I guess it's just the fact of what is. And they really should just take everything from him. Like, they should strip him from everything. Money, take it all, give it to his victims, and go by their day. Like, then it's crazy how many celebrities are involved and trying not to be involved. And it's like, okay, well, why y'all trying to hide now when y'all was a part of this as well? We need to get the security who watched over rooms while he raped people. We need to get the people who supplied him with women. We need to get the people who supplied him with the drugs, with the condoms. Get it all. Get it all. Because all those people are just as bad as him, because they know it. You also, like I said, you have people with, like, allegedly, all this allegedly now, raping people with him. Ew. Who was recording? Who bought the camera? Like, it's so many people that need to be arrested in this one, y'all. Oh my God. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What are your thoughts on this? On the fact that there's almost like there could be a possibility of having over 300 cases. Do y'all think all this stuff is true? Do you think it's false? Do you think something has to be true? Do you think he's a rapist? Do y'all think he is? I don't know. Does he hate women? Is he gay? There's so many questions, even though we know most of these, seriously. But do y'all think Jay-Z is involved? Do y'all think they know each other? It's like, come on. Do you think Diddy committed one of these crimes, even though his lawyers say he has committed none? Wow. Hollywood is just falling down. And why does it feel so good? Because y'all know something, just like they said to Harvey Weinstein. Ew! That man looks so gross. And it's like, picture that on top of you. And I'm saying, like, attacking you. You have these people in Hollywood that look like that. Just because they have money, they think they can attack you. It's so gross. It's absolutely disgusting. And them be the ones too. It'd be them type of rich people who, you know, they couldn't get nobody if they didn't have money. There's always somebody for everybody, but look how they act. These are sex perverts, just molesters, child molesters, and they take over kids and people and for their gain because they're bored, and it's disgusting, and they want to put fear in others, and they think they're never going to get caught. Jay-Z is so in this, okay? Him, R. Kelly, Jeffrey, Harvey, did I say R. Kelly? Diddy, like, that's the big... R. Kelly, Diddy, Jeffrey... Oh my God, why am I slow? Diddy, Jay-Z, Jeffrey, Harvey. Okay, them four. Okay, they're all on the same hand right now. It's just so insane. Ill. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, stay aware, stay alert. be on alert of people like this that'll really try to get you when you're not noticing. And stay safe. Don't fall asleep on subways, y'all. Be aware, be alert with that type of stuff. You know, you might have to take some nunchucks, which they do say are weapons now, but I think people should still carry them. You know, just in case you need to knock somebody out. I kind of want to get some. I should. How do you make nunchucks? Anyways, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.